In this video, you will learn the 4 cadences in 4-part harmony. Chord progressions that are used to articulate the ends of phrases are called cadences. There are 4 types of cadences, plus a variation. The first is the perfect authentic cadence, and it is the strongest cadence. This progression goes from the 5 chord or 5/7 chord to the 1 chord with the root of the 1 chord in the soprano. Both chords are in root position. Let us make a perfect authentic cadence in F major. Move the C in the bass to the F. Keep the common tone C in the tenor. Then the 2 other voices move parallel by step. So move the G in the alto to the A, and move the E in the soprano to the F. Since the root of the 1 chord, the note F, is in the soprano, then this is a perfect authentic cadence. A variation of the perfect authentic cadence is the imperfect authentic cadence. This cadence is weaker than the perfect authentic cadence. This progression goes from the 5 chord or 5/7 chord to the 1 chord, but the 1 chord has the 3rd or 5th of the chord in the soprano. Let's make an imperfect authentic cadence in A minor. Move the E in the bass to the A. Keep the common tone E in the soprano. Then the 2 other voices move parallel by step. So move the B in the tenor to the C, and move the G sharp in the alto to the A. Since the root of the 1 chord, the note A, is not in the soprano, then this is an imperfect authentic cadence. The imperfect authentic cadence is weaker than the perfect authentic cadence, and it is used as a harmonic arrival, but is likely going to continue. The second type of cadence is the half cadence. This uses a progression that ends on a 5 chord. This could be a 1 chord to a 5 chord. Move the bass to the G, keep the common tone in the alto, and then move the soprano and tenor down a step. It could be a 4 chord to a 5 chord. Let's use contrary motion to move to the 5 chord. The bass moves up to the G, then the 3 upper voices move down to the next chord tone. The alto and tenor move down by step, and the soprano moves down to the note D. Other chords you can use for the half cadence are the 2 chord to the 5 chord and the 6 chord to the 5 chord. The third type of cadence is the plagal cadence. This progression goes from the 4 chord to the 1 chord. Going from the 4 chord to the 1 chord, the bass moves up. Then the 3 upper voices move down to the first available chord tone. Move the B flat in the bass up to the F. Then move all the upper parts down, with the B flat and the tenor going down to the A, the D and the alto going down to the C, and keep the common tone F in the soprano. The fourth type of cadence is the deceptive cadence. The most common progression is the 5 chord to the 6 chord. It can also involve a 5 chord to a 4 chord. Almost any chord except going to the 1 chord. Let's go from a 5 chord to a 6 chord in F major. The 5 chord notes are C, C, G, and E. The C in the bass to the D, the C in the tenor to the A, the G in the alto to the F, and the E in the soprano to the F. To make the cadence really deceptive, let us use a 5/7 chord to a 6 chord. The leading tone and the 7th of the dominant 7th chord has to resolve, which will result in the 6th chord having a doubled 3rd. Move the G in the bass to the A. Resolve the 7th of the chord, so move the note F in the alto to the E. Resolve the leading tone, so move the note B in the soprano to the C, then move the D in the tenor to the C. If you liked the video, please hit like. If you would like to see more videos, please subscribe to my channel. You can also leave a comment or a question in the comment section below.